Alright, what the fuck is this?
Are we recording?
Yes.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Mega Maker Mondays.
Adam, what the fuck is this?
You can see Jared's not too happy because of the level I'm playing for today.
Adam, you have a morbid curiosity.
Somebody a username by the name of Raggle decided to recreate the entirety of Ghosts and Goblins in Mega Maker. Now we've already played Ghosts and Goblins on the channel, but Jared played it that time, so I figured, why not? So I figured at least maybe I should go through it, but with Mega Man instead of the actual game. As you can see, I've already cleared this level. I played it on my own spare time, practiced it, beat it in I think under an hour, or like 30 minutes or so.
Well,
so, let's see how well I do. This is 568518 by Raggle. Let's do this. It's safe to say, well, Jared does not like the idea of there being multiple recreations of Ghosts and Goblins in Mega Maker.
No one in their right mind wants to even touch that like piece of abominable piece of programming.
So,
alright, so of course, like, we're starting in the graveyard as we did in the original.
But, so, if you think replacing Arthur with Mega Man and Ghosts and Goblins controls and sticks with,
Adam, your mouse cursor is on screen.
Sorry, but I'm getting killed here. So, if you thought replacing Ghosts and Goblins mechanics with Mega Man's mechanic would make the game any easier, no. This level is still pretty fucking hard. For example, you'll see, once I come back, you'll notice up in the top left corner, there's a symbol that has an energy health pickup with an X on it. That means the enemies in this level do not drop health pickups. Unless outside of the Yashichi that you get at the beginning of every level, and a few select spots later on, you have no way to heal yourself. They also took Mega Man's charge shot and slide away.
So you're playing this Mega Man 1 style, or Mega Man 2 style?
Yeah. And there's also no E-Tanks, so very much Mega Man 1 style. Damn it.
Oh boy, we're barely getting started with this.
So yeah. So here we have the Yamato Spear representing the knife.
I guess, like, one advantage that Mega Man has over Sir Arthur is that Mega Man can switch his weapons whenever he feels like it. When Arthur picks up a weapon, you have no choice but to... You don't have a choice to switch your weapon.
Yeah. You have to keep the weapon you get in the original. But nope, you can switch between any weapon you want here. Also, Mega Man is not as stiffly controlled as Arthur, so that's another plus.
Now, granted, I guess we showed off the NES port of Ghosts and Goblins, which originally was an arcade game.
If you haven't seen our playthrough and you want to see Jared rage at one of the most hardest one of the hardest NES games ever, go check it out.
That video's like a few years old now. Those videos are like a few years old now.
Yeah. So here we are approaching the first level boss. Should be anyway. We have these dragonflies representing the ghosts, and but you can just jump over, but they are still fucking annoying. And here's Cotton Man representing the unicorn.
They're supposed to be the ghosts from the original game, but they're way more quiet.
And here we go. That's level 1 beaten. On to level 2, the level Jared struggled with.
I mean, I eventually managed to pull through in Ghosts N Goblins. Granted, I had to use the rewind feature, because I was just getting fed up by dying over and over again. And now we're in the Goblin house.
These fuckers are basically the ogres.
Oh, now you're calling them ogres too, when you corrected me in the original saying that those were goblins.
I thought they were.
Okay, well, in like the English translation of the manual, they're called big men.
And here we have the Flame Blast representing the Fireball. Oh wow! There's usually a guy who's supposed to spawn on that top floor that I just went through, but he didn't show up. I'm not complaining about it, and I will take it. And now because Mega Man doesn't control as stiffly as Arthur, you can bypass shit that you couldn't in the original.
Another thing that really drives me up the wall with the original game is the fucking knockback. You get screwed so badly with the knockback in the original game.
Anyways, here we are at the boss. Now in the original,
it's supposed to be a double unicorn fight.
Here, it's a double cut man, but I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna try not to trigger both at once.
Funny thing is, that's also my strategy when I get here.
And you're dead. And now here we go again.
You basically have one hit left. I'm gonna make it count. Oh boy.
Level 3. Look at me. I've gotten here in less time than I did before.
It's because you have a health. That's because you have a health system in this game. In the original game, you die in 2 hits.
Yeah, that's another plus. And I'm just gonna bum rush here because why not? Because the checkpoint is right here.
Also, I like how there's actual music in the in this recreation, cause like you could, cause like the original game barely has an OST to begin with.
It has like 2 tracks.
2.5.
And I died. Yeah, these little helicopter. What?
2.5.
Yeah. Anyway, those little helicopter dudes are the Red Devils. And you need to kill them immediately, otherwise they will hover your ass through the rest of the level. Luckily, they die in 3 hits from the Flame Blast.
Usually it takes 4 hits to kill them in the original game. Is there really no way to destroy the
homing
homing missiles?
Yeah, I think you can with a mega. I think you can with a well-timed shot, but I don't bother. Oh, you fucker! Come over here. Now, there's only one. Now, this stage has one spot where you can heal yourself, and I'm about to get there. See that target?
Oh, yeah.
Watch what happens when I shoot. Yashichi. And I have everything restored. Now
That must be an armor drop.
Probably is. But now I have to take out this dude. Usually I'm able to hit him from above and he...
Okay, what's also supposed to spawn here is like the cursed statue that turns you into a frog.
But that's not a thing in Mega Man. Alright, so now to take on the boss of level 3. In level 3 of the original Ghosts N Goblins, it's a dragon. Wanna take a guess who represents the dragon here? Grenade Man!
That makes no sense!
I was gonna say that makes absolutely no sense.
I mean, maybe in Mega Maker 1.11 they could probably add the Mecha Dragon, but
yeah, that would make more sense, honestly. Anyways, level 4.
Right, the bridge. That's the only one of 2 spots you can heal yourself. The other spot is in level 6. Usually when you're up there, an extra life drops.
Yeah, well, extra lives don't mean anything in Mega Maker unless you're playing the Wily Challenge. Think there's a red devil over here.
Yeah, there is.
Yep, right there. I'm gonna take him out from above. At least try to. Nope. Abandoned ship. I'm gonna get to the... Well, here's the fire bridge, the checkpoint. I still gotta deal with this guy. There. Now, the fire bridge is actually pretty easy here. So, if I die, it's no big deal.
I mean, yeah, the fire bridge is probably like the easiest part in the entire game, if you don't count the graveyard in the first stage.
And once again, well, I'm not gonna make it, so I might as well just let fire kill me. Yeah, I wasn't gonna make that. So the boss of level 4 in Ghosts N Goblins is another dragon. So we're fighting Grenade Man, and we're fighting Grenade Man again.
I guess I would complain, like, if, like, stage 4 had you fight like 2 dragons at once.
2 Grenade Men. Yikes. Shoot.
Right, there's 2 other weapons that you haven't gotten yet, and that would be the tomahawk and the shield.
Yeah, they'll be coming up. Why did I switch to the weapon when I didn't need it yet? Oh, fucking...
Alright,
well, I do
another
need
red
it now.
devil is here.
I don't think I'm gonna last very long, but we'll try this anyway.
You are just out of range.
Yep, I knew I wasn't making that. I knew I wasn't making that. At least this version gives me incentive to use the other weapons, because they're actually tied to the Robot Master's weaknesses. When in the original Ghosts N Goblins, the only weapon you pretty much needed throughout the game was the knife.
Yeah, because, like, the unicorns are immune to the shield weapon, the dragons are immune to the... and the dragons are immune to the lance or javelin.
There we go. Alright. Now I have a chance against Grenade Man. There we go, you're dead. On to level 5. Sorry, I've got a cough today for some reason. Anyway, level 5. Now, like the original Ghosts N Goblins, no checkpoints here. Levels 5 and 6 do not have checkpoints. But luckily, the Skull-Joes can be taken out in one hit by the fire. So...
Yeah, they're supposed to, like, represent the jumping skeletons in 5 and 6. And, like, you kill them in one hit.
And here's Silver Tomahawk, representing the Tomahawk.
You know, in the original game, you can actually avoid him.
Well, I don't have time for that nonsense. And I was near the boss too.
No, you still had a ways to go before you could reach him. I mean, the Silver Tomahawk reaches upwards. Whereas the regular Tomahawk just basically goes in the same arc the Fireball does.
You get away from me. This level has pretty much made me a button masher.
I mean, if you can't charge, you have to button mash.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
You still have a bit ways to go before you reach Satan.
No, we're right here. Now we have Shade Man representing the devil. Or Satan. Whichever. Oh, right. What are you doing, game?
His weakness is the Tomahawk?
Yeah. And you can just pick him off from here below the ladder. As long as you're down here, he can't hurt you.
You can completely...
And he's dead. What?
I was gonna say, like, usually as long as you duck, Satan doesn't actually dive. I mean, Satan can't hit you when he does his diving attack.
Yeah. Alright. Here we go. Level 6. Now, when I was playing this myself, the first time, I actually came up with a couple of tricks to get through this level without taking much damage. First trick, so you might remember that level 6 in the original Ghosts N Goblins starts off with a boss rush with the unicorn and the dragon.
And then it's a double fight with two Satans at the top.
So first, we're dealing with Cutman. Now, here's a neat trick. As soon as the battle starts, well, I just messed it up. I'll probably show it off again if I die, which I most likely will. Knowing me. Anyway. You know what? No. Die. I wanted to show the trick off properly.
I don't know if you can pull it off.
I can. I just messed it up. I didn't mean to activate the fight, goddammit.
Well, you missed your chance.
I'll have another opportunity to show it off. Unless Cutman just kills me here, which he most likely will. Yep, here we go. And look at this! The first time I played this level, it took me over an hour to beat this. But now we made it to level 6 in 17 minutes. Okay, so now here's the trick I wanted to show off. Notice how Cutman is all the way to the left of the screen? As soon as the battle starts, hit him. Then you can just pick him off from off-screen like this. As long as you keep doing this, he won't hurt you. He will never throw his rolling cutter, and you don't take damage. But you have to hit him as... the important thing is to hit him as soon as the battle starts. Not a moment before and not a moment later. Now we have Grenade Man, and here's another trick. Don't go up there and fight him. Pick him off from down below with a silver tomahawk. Assuming he wants to stay still. As long as you're below the arena where he is, his debris won't hurt you. So you can just pick him off from below with a tomahawk. And in case you do miss a shot or two, they have these weapon pickups for you to grab, which I most likely will need. Yeah, I'm gonna need them. So I grab both of these, and now we finish off Grenade Man. And that's that. As you can see, I went through the first part of the level with taking little to no damage. And now we have the Mirror Buster, which is the shield. The infamous shield. Now, in the original Ghosts N Goblins, if you beat level 6 without the shield, the game boots you back to the beginning of level 5. Here, they tried to do something similar. If you try and beat the level without grabbing the Mirror Buster, you cannot proceed unless you get the Mirror Buster. The level locks you out of the exit. So it's either grab it now, or you're basically fucked.
So in this version, they make you fight the Red Devils when like it's still possible for you to avoid them.
And here's the other spot, only other spot in the game where you can retain health. Let me try taking these guys off with... Nope, not happening. Then you just gotta bum rush through these guys. Because there's no way of avoiding them. Come down here. I am not gonna make it.
No.
There we go.
Level 6 it was torture to find. It was torture to beat.
Yep. So now we gotta go through all that again. I messed up.
Or maybe not.
Oh.
Okay, so like when he's too
So
far
as
from
long as you get
when he's too far from the screen, like the rolling cutter doesn't load in. That's why that's happening.
Yeah, I kind of figured that out. So as long as you have him on the edge of the screen, he can't hurt you. Didn't mean to do that. There, he's dead. Oh, shoot.
I never really enjoyed these jumps in this part of the game.
Well, me failing that jump was my fault, so... I have no idea how you're supposed to get past those guys without getting hit. Come down here, you little fucker. I'm not making
Come
it.
on!
Yep.
That is not fair.
Ghosts N Goblins was never fair. What did you expect?
But you're playing like a near recreation of this fucking game.
It's him dealt with. Now, the reason I choose to pick off Grenade Man from below and not fight him with his actual weakness is because I never break. Grenade Man was always kind of a hard boss for me. And as you can see, I'm having really good luck executing my own strategy. Okay, I'm gonna need to grab the weapon. You need to grab the weapon pickups. Okay, now let's try this. There! Fuck you! Got the chance to shoot you before you even hit your own... You launched your own missile.
Yeah, I don't really see any other way for you to avoid those attacks unless you damage boost.
Which just isn't fair. But then again, this is Ghosts N Goblins. Why would you expect it to be fair?
You're gonna have to try and
Now,
jump
come
up to
down
try and
here.
aggro him.
Damn it!
Again, you're just gonna have to, like... you're just gonna have to, you know, you're just gonna have to, like, you know, go through it and, like... and avoid most of the enemies.
There we go. What?
I said you're just... when you reach the tower again, you're gonna have to, like... you're gonna have to just go for it and, like... avoid most of the enemies on your way up.
Or at least, yeah, or at least try to. Come here.
Because it seems the only way, like you could fight... you could beat the helicopter disguised as the Red Devil would be to just climb up there, trigger the Shade Man, fight, and then... because it seems your problem with that fight is that, like, the helicopter's too far up for you to reach. I mean, unless you were using Silver Tomahawk, but even then, you mainly use it to take out Grenade Man here.
I mean, again, you can fight him with his proper weakness, which is the Flame Blast. But
the problem is you have a skill issue with Grenade Man himself.
Yeah, that's mainly my issue. There we go. And I've made it through the level without taking any damage. So that's a good sign, hopefully.
Mirror Buster can't help you at all in this?
What?
I said the Mirror Buster can't help you at all in this?
You don't really use it. I don't really think you can use it unless... I mean, I can try it.
Ah! I mean, it launches the grenades back, so... Just or you could do that.
Yeah, I forgot that sometimes you can trigger him to come down to the level you're on.
I mean, I suggested you to keep going up.
You're dead. This is also just the way to do it, in my opinion, if you want enough health to survive level 6. I'm taking some health because that was an abysmal start. You're dead.
Now, usually when you're here in the original game, if you jump like on that wall next to the ladder, I mean, you get armor to drop.
here. Sadly.
Oh, you're getting hit by the blast radius.
Damn it! Now, the battle in level 6 in the original is 2 Satans, and as far as I know here, there's a way to not avoid not triggering both of them, like in level 2.
Really? Because in the original, like, you can trigger one and not the other. Or you can trigger one without triggering the other.
Oh god. I just royally fucked up my plan.
Might as well just throw in the towel.
You are just giving me very shitty behavior right now. Come on, you fuck. But now I gotta go over. Now I gotta go up there.
He's got one hit point left.
Got him.
Wait, so climb down to the previous level, because, like, you'd have a better chance of, like... Or, you know...
Okay. Oh, yep, see? But I've already used his weakness, so...
you used up the Silver Tomahawk!
Yeah.
Adam!
But Shade Man's not that hard of... Shade Man's not really that hard.
I had a feeling that was gonna come back to bite you.
Yeah. So there becomes a question of whether or not you want to use Flame Blast on... Not Flame Blast. The other fucking weapon.
Airbuster?
Grenade.
Oh, right.
But...
You only barely managed to beat him.
I know. Damn it. I thought I could pick him off from there, but nope. Okay. Now, as long as you stay down here, they can't hurt you.
Okay.
That's one Shade Man down. And he's dead! That's level 6!
Now for the final boss.
And now all my weapons are taken away except for the Mirror Buster.
Which makes sense, because, you know, you have you need to... There's no possible way for you to not have the mirror, or the shield weapon.
Yup. So, who's the final boss? Who's Astaroth? None other than the fucking Yellow Devil.
The regular Astaroth was easier than this.
But now... Oh.
Wait, what?
I might
You have... Wait. You had him... You had him, like, stun locked or something. Wait.
I did.
What is happening?
And he doesn't even move... And it doesn't even move side to the screen.
Oh, he's...
And he's dead!
He's way easier.
They made him way easier. Alright. And that's Ghosts N Goblins Mega Man style. You want to give your thoughts first, Jared?
I mean, it's Ghosts N Goblins. I fucking hate Ghosts N Goblins.
Well, yeah, Ghosts N Goblins is not a fun game to play, but what are your thoughts on this level in particular?
I probably would have an...
Hello?
I probably, like, would have, like, an easier time playing this version than I would with the original.
Yeah, you most likely would. I mean, you saw that. I beat that level in under 40 minutes. Now, granted, that comes from multiple playthroughs of practice, but I did it. But I thought it was a very faithful recreation of the original game, including its difficulty. Like, again, like I said it at the beginning, just because this level replaces Arthur and all other usual gimmicks from Ghosts N Goblins with Mega Man stuff, does not make the level any easier. It's still pretty freaking hard. Even though it didn't look like it, it's still pretty fucking hard. So, I want to give it an A for, recreating the original Ghosts N Goblins.
So A for accuracy, huh?
An A for accuracy.
I mean, if we're rating it on that, then I would have to give it a B+.
Alright.
And yeah, that's gonna be the only level for this video.
Alright, so we'll see you next time when Jared finally gets to play again.